Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 Daily Weather Operations Brief. We are once again starting the day with mostly clear skies and some light winds, as well as seeing temperatures rebound after reaching the mid to low 30s in the overnight hours. And as we move through the day today, we can expect our winds to ever so slightly increase. However, in a nice change from what we've been seeing over the previous days, we are anticipating a relief from those gustier conditions, and our temperatures do look to run right around the seasonal average for this afternoon, if not maybe a degree or two below average. Now, looking at this morning's surface analysis chart, we currently remain clear and calm under a 1024 millibar high, and that is expected to continue building in throughout the day today, working to keep our winds light and our weather dry. And tonight, that high does look to shift southwards a bit, allowing some more high clouds to slip in, with our temperatures tonight dropping down into the 40s, the upper 40s, it looks like. The lower 40s. And Saturday also looks to stay dry and partly cloudy as a warm front begins lifting through the region, and that will turn our conditions slightly breezy and nudge our temperatures up and our dew points up as a result of that southwesterly wind component. And by evening, we'll have that front nearing the local area, potentially sparking what we can see as a low-end shower chance, maybe 10 to 15%, and a mild night with temperatures in the upper 50s. And early Sunday, a cold front then crosses our area, and that should usher in some more breezy conditions, breezy westerly winds, that is, gusting potentially over 30 knots at times, and that will work to keep our daily high slightly warmer than average and our lows, or with our highs in the low 60s. Now, taking a look at our current weather observations out there, we are mostly clear at this point. A few coastal clouds or a few offshore clouds can be seen, but they are actively dissipating and moving further offshore. We do have unrestricted visibility with a northwesterly wind, and those winds are coming in at around 4 knots, with our temperatures sitting in the low 40s as of current, and our dew point sitting at 62%. Now, pulling up that satellite imagery from this morning, we can see those low clouds, or not low clouds, those clouds offshore there that are progressively dissipating with time and slowly drifting offshore. They should not make it into our neck of the woods in the coming hours. We should, if anything, see a slight clearing effect before we see clouds build in later in the period. And off to our far west, we can see some upper-level cloud cover, but that is of no consequence at this time. So pulling up our model run of the day, this is the HER high-resolution model on a 24-hour loop. We can see that we are modeled to remain largely dry due to that high pressure sitting in overhead and some drier air that is being funneled up from our southern regions, and that is working to keep all of our rain chances either well north of our area or well offshore for today. And that will lead us into the 24-hour forecast for the day ahead. We are currently seeing that those offshore clouds as of current, and we're anticipating a slight clearing effect in the afternoon before we see some cloud cover progressively build in. Looks like scattered around 7,000, and then a little more densely packed cloud cover around 8,000 coming in the evening hours, and then we'll see a reduction in overall density, but a more robust layer of moisture moving in early tomorrow morning, in which mostly looks scattered throughout the column. Our winds for today do look to be lighter in comparison to those previous days, with winds gusting into the mid-teens later this afternoon, and then they die down in those overnight hours, especially once we get past that 6 and 7 p.m. time frame. No real rain chances for today, and no concerns as far as visibility or lowered ceilings. That will bring us to the short-term forecast for the upcoming days ahead. On Saturday, we can anticipate cloudy conditions and a high of 62. On Saturday night, we can anticipate mostly cloudy and breezy conditions and a low of 57, possibly necessitating a wind advisory. And then Sunday, partly cloudy and breezy with a very slight chance of an early passing shower and a high of 62. And the wind advisory certainly looks to be likely for Sunday. Now that is going to conclude the daily weather operations brief. We'll be back at 10 o'clock with the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a great day.